have.
Well, this week we have been heading down memory lane with some of my favorite guests as I prepare to leave Fox 5. And as you know, I'm an avid runner, a couple marathons under my belt, and our next guest is one of my favorite people. Welcome back, Olympic medalist in Boston and New York Marathon champ, Meb Keflezighi. Meb, thank you so much.
Heather, great to be here with you. Congratulations on your phenomenal career. I wanted to be here and be able to share some moment with you.
I will get to run a lot more, and maybe my body will feel a little bit better after getting a little bit of extra sleep. But I have to tell you that when I was thinking about bringing on some of my favorite people, I just thought about some of our memories. One of my first memories in San Diego was training for the 2008 Rock and Roll Marathon. So I had just moved here, and you know, I was meeting runners like yourself who were running much faster than me. But I finished, and I got off of the finish line, and then I had to go right into work at Fox 5 as a weekend reporter. So I get off the finish line, I shower real quick, and then I go do a story, and it was all about the marathon finish. So I get in the car and come back to the race, and then we start interviewing all of these people, and I just think about, you know, us meeting for the very first time, and you've always been so real. And even though people look up to you, and now you're a philanthropist and a world-renowned runner, I mean, think about this. You're the first runner in history to win the New York City Marathon, the Boston Marathon, and have an Olympic medal. What is, when you think about those kind of moments, the memories that must come up for you, and now in retiring, what does that all mean to you?
It means a lot, but it all started here when I was at Roosevelt Junior High to get an A and a t-shirt. So we all have our own story how we started running, but for me to be able to be at that Roosevelt Junior High and say, you're going to go to the Olympics. I didn't know what the word Olympic meant, but to be able to go to the Olympics and win a silver medal for our country and win the Boston Marathon, the most epic day after the bombing, and then win the New York City Marathon means a lot for me. But at the same time, we go through trial and tribulation in life, but never give up on your passion, follow your pursuit of excellence and the effort. And now to hear those words, it means so much, because I didn't set up those goals to achieve them. It just happened to be eventually where my life took me.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a news reporter too, and so being here and being on the setting that I've gotten to do has been very similar in the fact that, you know, you always take what you've learned and you move on into the next life and you take that with you, and that's what I really plan to do. When I think about how much they've let me be on air and the viewers have let me talk about my running and athletics and everything, it's been really cool, because I went for a charity to go run the 2014 Boston Marathon, and on the way there and during my training, you and I had a lot of talks about training, about shoes, about what we were doing. Now, we were on different training plans.
That's all right.
You were training to win a marathon. I was training to finish a marathon, and I think you finished in enough time to probably have a couple of meals and shower before I was done. But this was a big year. This was 2014. It was right after the bombing. It was a very emotional year for a lot of people getting out there and going through that finish line. And you helped me along the way a lot, so I want to thank you for that. When you look back, tell me your favorite memory about 2014 and being out there. And then you and I, we actually got to talk a lot about the race afterwards right here on Fox 5.
Heather, 2014 was very special for all of us, whether you were in the front of the pack, the middle of the pack, or back of the pack, because we wanted to own Boylston Street. You know, something was taken away from us, and 36,000 people wanted to show, hey, resilience, and be able to just go back and own the finish line. And for me, it was magical, because it was my dream to win the Boston Marathon, and it happened the year after the bombing. And favorite moment, obviously, is I was hurting pretty bad, but the crowd came to support and cheer me on, just saying, hey, go USA, go USA. You never see unless you're on a baseball or football or soccer fan, do the waves, but on 18 mile, 19 mile, to have an American lead in the course and doing the waves was just incredible. And for me to be able to pull that victory for all of us, it was pretty special.
I don't know if you remember, but right through the finish shoot, I almost like hyperventilated, because there's all of these firefighters and police officers standing at salute, and I just remember thinking, like, this is one of a chance, you know, lifetime opportunity to be able to do something like this. So people don't realize there are world major marathons, and average Joes like myself get to run them, and so do professionals like yourself. So one of my big goals and kind of moving forward and getting a little bit of extra time to myself is to run all the world majors. majors, hopefully Berlin, London, and then there's Tokyo as well. I've got 3 world majors under my belt, and I know you got a couple that you would still like to do as well. Are you still running the mileage, or are we kind of pedaling back a little?
I'm pedaling back a little bit, but still kind of you wonder your body to say, I haven't done the Berlin or Tokyo marathon yet, so it's like, can I do it or not? But the body's kind of fighting. The mind says yes, the body says maybe no.
Yeah.
But running is something that we all appreciate. It doesn't matter how fast you get there, but getting there is important, and then also visiting those destination points to be able to just enjoy with families, and they have something for everybody. They have a 5K the day before, and for the people to do the World Major Marathon is pretty special.
I always say everyone has their own pace, and a pace is forward.
That's right.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's one foot of another, you know. That's how we're going to get point A to point B, and you've done a great job also being a leader of the community to be able to just, show us that was possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Show up and put one foot in front of the other, and that's what we love doing here at Fox 5 as well. Before we go, you have the Meb Foundation, so you've been doing a lot, not only locally, but for runners around the world, and kind of showing people that exact kind of philanthropy and mindset of just moving forward.
For me, was to be able to give back to the sport that gave me so much. Running has changed my life, and at a young age, running is not seen cool to be able to just, use as a punishment. You live for basketball or football, give me a lap or give me a mile or whatnot, but I want to change that and to give back to the community through Meb Foundation, maintain X amount of health, education, fitness for young kids special. And I know you're going to have a lot of time in your hand as you get ready for the marathons. I want to write a little something for you to just say, hey, good luck as you get ready for next marathon.
29? Or 26? 26 marathons?
26, but I've done 29. I've done 3 charity, 26 competitive marathons.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got 11, so I've got a little bit of work to do.
You're doing great.
I think the body can still go. The mind and the body are going to go together, and again, one foot in front of the other. I started a run club at my kids' school, and it's so cool to see kids that show up one day and they just kind of want something to do after school, but then they get that first mile in and they're so excited, and then you see them get their first runner's high. And I will tell anybody who, at an elementary school or middle school, high school, if you get kids running, man, it can change a perspective for a child so quickly, and just really change a whole trajectory of where their mindset is with life. As soon as they get a goal and they can hit it, you just never know what's next.
They are, and when I go to visit schools, they always want to race me. They just get the bad out of hell. They go really fast, and they have some patience, but through hard work, time management, goal setting, they can achieve those things. That's why I think athletics is good transition to academics, also to society.
Oh, for sure. Well, maybe we'll end up in Tokyo running a race here one day. I like that idea. All right, Meb, thank you so much, taking us down memory lane and having some good talks about running. As we know, San Diego has so many runners, and the community absolutely loves and adores you. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.